In this episode, I will show you how easy it is to make high-end gingerbread Christmas decor DIYs. Home decor DIYs, thrift flips, dupes, hacks, and more. Welcome to CJ DIY. For my first project, my inspiration are those gingerbread houses from Mackenzie Childs, and I have those 3 houses for a while, and it's time to give them a nice makeover. I'm painting them with apple barrel caramel paint. And for the roofs, I will be adding 1 coat of a white paint. If you have similar houses like this, it's so easy to turn them into a gingerbread houses. If not, the crafting stores are filled with them. The Dollar Tree have some, and they're not expensive at all, and you can turn them into a beautiful gingerbread houses. Now, when they're all nice and dry, I'm grabbing this 3D puffy paint from Dollar Tree, the fabric paint, and I am going around the windows and doors to create that frosting. And you can be creative, you can make some designs. And now I decided to add some white snowy glitter to give more accent to my gingerbread houses. I'm also adding some icing on the bottom and on the side and on the roofs later to make them more high-end. I'm repeating the same step on my other 2 houses, and now for the roof I am adding a Mod Podge, and with the checkerboard napkin from Mackenzie's I am covering the roofs with them to make it similar like my inspiration look. I cut off the napkin into a couple of pieces. It was easier like that due to the chimney on the roof, and I am cutting off the excess on the side, and I am repeating the same step on the other side on the roof until the whole roof is completed with this checkerboard design. And even if we are adding couple of pieces of this napkin at the end, it won't be noticeable. With the help of the Mod Podge, you will have a beautiful piece together. To get rid of the wrinkles and bubbles, also you can always add a parchment paper, and with a iron or a mini press you can go over and smooth it out even more. Super quick and easy and beautiful process to do. Now that I covered the whole roof with this napkin, I'm also sealing it with a Mod Podge. I also decided for the top of the chimney to add some napkin to it, and I will repeat the same process on my other 2 houses as well with the napkin and the frosting and the white glitter just to get some texture to it. I also added some 2 snowflakes on the side from Dollar Tree stickers, and not even couple of minutes and you have a brand new look for those houses ready to be displayed for Christmas. And as I mentioned earlier, to finish up the look and smooth out the roofs, I'm adding parchment paper, and with my mini press I am going over on top of the roof on the houses. My next inspiration are those candy canes from Mackenzie's. I grabbed 1 foam disc from Dollar Tree, and I will be turning them into gingerbread lollipops. I just create that design that the candies have with my marker, and then we will be painting them. I'm creating a patterns with this Waverly chalk paint in a color hazelnut. You can add any color as you prefer. I'm adding this gingerbread color just to be cohesive with my decor that I'm creating today. Gingerbread decor never goes out of style for Christmas time especially, but I think this year is super hot and trendy, and it's beautiful, whimsical, and happy. And why not? We can create gingerbread decor very easy on a budget that won't break a bank. Now that my patterns are covered with this hazelnut paint, while the paint is wet, I am adding a golden glitter and then I will let them dry first. For the white part, I will be covering it with a matte finish Mod Podge, and on top I am adding a white glittery snow, and it's done. Not even few minutes and you have a beautiful gingerbread lollipops. As a holders for my lollipops, I will be using those 2 glass candle holders from Dollar Tree. If you see them, grab them. You can make beautiful creations with those candle holders. And I am painting only the bottom and the top with a white paint, covering those 2 parts and leaving the middle part in a clear glass. While the paint is wet, I'm adding the white glitter on top and on the bottom, and I will let it dry. For the lollipops, I'm adding 2 wooden sticks and adding them on the bottom part of my foam disc. Just like so. I also added some glue just to make it more sturdy and leave it on the side. Now that my candle holders are dry, for the middle part I will be using this checkered ribbon from Mackenzie. I cut off just enough to cover the middle part of this glass candle holder and gluing it on the back part. And we are adding our lollipops inside of these candle holders with a glue and filling out the space with fall snow. And this project is done. Also, I forgot to mention, I made 2 small checkered bows and glued them on top of my lollipop sticks. You can also cover them with a cellophane to make them more realistic looking, and that's it. My next inspiration is this gingerbread tree from Mackenzie's. I got this foam cone. You can find it in any crafting store. Dollar Tree selling a smaller sizes. I cover it with the same caramel apple barrel paint, and now I am covering the whole cone with these foam snowflakes from Dollar Tree. This project is so easy to do, anybody can do it. You just need those foam stickers from Dollar Tree to cover the whole tree, and you have a brand new gingerbread tree for your decor. Now that my tree is all covered with the snowflakes, I am using one of my wooden stars and creating these stripe star, just like my original look. And I'm creating patterns with a black marker and a golden marker in between, and I will be gluing this star on top of my tree. For extra embellishment, I'm adding these golden dots from Dollar Tree in the middle part of the snowflakes. And for the holder, I will be using this candle holder from Dollar Tree, and I am covering it with this checker napkin and with the Mod Podge, same way like I did my previous projects today. I have also covered the bottom part where it's visible, where the holder stand with the checker napkin. I just cut it on a half of a moon size just to fit in there, and then finishing off the top as well to make it just perfect with this checkerboard finish. I made so many Mackenzie Childs inspirations with this checkerboard napkin. I will have the playlist linked down below in my description box if you're interested to see all those beautiful inspirations that won't break a bank. Now, to finish off my puzzles with this checkerboard, I'm adding the last piece, and I'm cutting off the axis. I'm also sealing it with Mod Podge, and you have a beautiful high-end stand for the gingerbread tree that we just created. I have another white house that I will be covering it with my checkerboard napkin, and look at the inspiration piece, how pricey it is. For this house, I decided just to add one layer of a napkin just for the front part. To get rid of the axis, I went with the scissors on the edges, and then for the windows, I went with a cutter and with a lighter, just a little bit, and also I seal it with a matte finish Mod Podge. I covered the chimney with it, and you have a brand new look for this house that will be super cohesive with my gingerbread decor today. You don't need to be the lover of this checkerboard napkin. You can add any kind of napkin as you prefer. You can paint it out. You can add some icing too. I mean, the sky is the limit, and as long as you're creative, and you can create beautiful, unique pieces. To finish off the look on the edges, I'm adding this golden marker around the house and on the roof and around the chimney. And also, for extra embellishment for the front part, I am adding one of those foam stickers from Dollar Tree. This bow foam sticker looks super cute, but to make it closer to the original look, I added one snowflake, foam snowflake, and then I am covering the edges with the gold marker, and that's it for this look. I am creating a gingerbread tree with this wooden cutout painted in a caramel apple barrel paint. When it's dry, I'm adding a puffy paint on the edges and just creating random designs in the middle part, and then covering them with the snowy white glitter. This puffy paint is so fun to work with is the same way like when we are making a cake and we're adding some icing to it, except this is all faux. And you can create any kind of design as you prefer. I like this Dollar Tree puffy paint, but it's not, the bottle is not that big. I would suggest for you to go to Amazon or to go to any other crafting store that they're selling larger bottles and can be a little bit cheaper, and you can create so many creations with those puffy paints. Now that I created the design, I'm going over with this snowy glitter from Dollar Tree and covering the whole icing with it. As a stand for my tree, I'm using this oval wooden cutout. I am also staining it with the same caramel paint, and I am gluing the stem on the bottom with the glue. And also I added a glue and added some faux snow, and to make it more sturdy and to stand out on the back part, I added one wooden block, and that's it. Dollar Tree is selling this beautiful gingy couple. You gotta have it. It's $5 a piece. They're so well made, beautiful, nothing wrong with them. But I just wanted to give them a more high-end look. I didn't touch anything on them except the scarves. I am removing the scarves. Maybe I'll add them back next year, but for this year, since I'm making that Mackenzie child inspirations, I'm removing the scarves. And for the boy, I just made a cute bow tie with my checkerboard ribbon and gluing it. And then for my girl, I added a scarf around her neck, and you have a new look for this gingy couple, and it's just a perfect look. And we came to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoy all those creations that I made today. For those gingy couples that you see, my daughter got them for me from Burlington for like a $7 a piece. And Gingy Santa and Mrs. Santa Claus are from Temu, just for a couple of dollars. And another gingy couple on the trunk, those are from Walmart for just $1 and some change. And here is the final reveal with all my beautiful gingy decor. Let me know which one is your favorite, and if you got some suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you like this content and if you like more, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, my darlings, be blessed. From me to you, I got another amazing video and collab coming up this Saturday. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.